Welcome to the Vegans Explore podcast. I'm your host, Sean A. Russell. Today we're exploring the documentaries that changed everything. The films that opened millions of eyes to the truth about food, the environment, and compassion. If you've been vegan for a while, you probably remember the one that flipped the switch for you. Maybe it was about health, animals, or the planet. Whatever the reason, these films helped shape the global movement we know today. So get comfortable, maybe grab a smoothie or some air-popped popcorn, because we're counting down the top 10 most influential vegan documentaries of all time. These are ranked by cultural impact, box office success, and the number of people who said, that's the one that made me go vegan. Number 10, PlantPure Nation. Directed by Nelson Campbell, PlantPure Nation is the follow-up to Forks Over Knives and one of the most important films in the whole food plant-based movement. It follows Campbell's efforts to bring plant-based nutrition into Kentucky State's legislature after seeing the health transformations from the China study. The film shines a light on the political and corporate resistance to food reform, showing how powerful industries block progress for profit. It's an inspiring call to action that reminds us this movement isn't just about personal change, but about fighting for access to healthy, compassionate food for everyone. Number 9, Eating Our Way to Extinction. Narrated by Kate Winslet, this beautiful yet sobering film takes us around the world to show us how our eating habits are driving climate change, deforestation, and extinction. From the Amazon to the Arctic, it reveals how animal agriculture is destroying our planet's delicate balance while amplifying inequality and resource scarcity. It's visually stunning, emotionally powerful, and backed by science. For many viewers, Eating Our Way to Extinction was the film that connected personal diet choices to the survival of life on Earth. Number 8, Seaspiracy. When Seaspiracy hit Netflix, it became an instant cultural phenomenon. Directed by Ali Tabrizi and produced by Kip Anderson, it exposes the global fishing industry's devastating impact on marine life and the environment. It reveals the myth of sustainable seafood, the corruption behind major eco-labels, and the shocking scale of ocean destruction. It didn't need a traditional box office release. Its reach through streaming made it one of the most watched environmental documentaries ever and turned the world's attention to what's happening beneath the surface. Number 7, Blackfish. Directed by Gabriella Cowperthwaite, Blackfish tells the story of Tilikum, an orca held in captivity at SeaWorld. With a worldwide box office of over $2 million, the film's emotional power sparked global outrage, leading SeaWorld to end its orca breeding program and permanently change its business model. While it's not strictly a vegan film, Blackfish made millions of people rethink how to treat sentient animals for profit and entertainment. It showed that compassion can begin with a single story. Number 6, Dominion. Directed by Chris Delforce, Dominion is one of the most intense and confronting documentaries ever made. Using hidden cameras and drones, it exposes the hidden suffering behind animal agriculture, fashion, and research industries in Australia. But its message reaches across the world. It's graphic, painful, and essential viewing. For countless viewers, it was a film that made them stop consuming animal products altogether. Dominion may not have been a box office hit, but its influence through community screenings has been enormous. Number 5, Forks Over Knives. When Forks Over Knives premiered in 2011, it helped redefine what healthy eating means. Directed by Lee Fulkerson and featuring Dr. Caldwell Esselstyn and Dr. T. Colin Campbell, it connected a plant-based diet to the prevention and reversal of heart disease, diabetes, and other chronic illnesses. It grossed around $740,000 worldwide and gave birth to an entire movement, cookbooks, websites, meal plans, and an enduring legacy in the health world. For many people, Forks Over Knives wasn't just a film. It was the first step towards a healthier, more intentional life. Number 4, Cowspiracy, The Sustainable Secret. Before Seaspiracy, there was Cowspiracy, directed by Kip Anderson and Keegan Kuhn. This 2014 film revealed the shocking environmental cost of animal agriculture. It exposed how the livestock industry drives deforestation, climate change, and water depletion, and questioned why major environmental organizations stay silent. It didn't depend on box office numbers. Its Netflix debut made it one of the most talked about environmental documentaries ever. Cowspiracy gave the vegan movement its environmental backbone. Number 3. What the Health? Directed by the same team behind Cowspiracy, What the Health took the conversation from the planet to the body. Executive produced by Joaquin Phoenix, it dives into how the meat and dairy industry influences major health organizations while contributing to skyrocketing rates of disease. Its box office returns were small, but its streaming reach was massive. Millions of people watched it on Netflix and changed their diets overnight. For many, this was the moment veganism shifted from an idea to a personal decision. Number 2. Earthlings. Directed by Sean Munson and narrated by Joaquin Phoenix, Earthlings is often called the vegan maker. Through hidden camera footage, it exposes the exploitation of animals in food, clothing, entertainment, and scientific testing. It's not easy to watch, and that's exactly why it's so powerful. For almost 20 years, Earthlings has inspired people worldwide to open their eyes and their hearts. It didn't earn millions in theaters, but its underground impact is legendary. Before we get to number 1, a few films deserve recognition for the unique contribution to the movement. They're Trying to Kill Us, directed by John Lewis, aka The Badass Vegan, and Keegan Kuhn. It dives into food injustice in Black communities and connects the dots between systemic racism and nutrition. The Invisible Vegan by Jasmine Leyva explores how plant-based eating is deeply rooted in Black history and culture. And A Prayer for Compassion by Thomas Jackson asks how faith and spirituality aligns with living a compassionate vegan life. Each of these films helped expand the conversation around veganism, inclusion, and justice. Taking the top spot is The Game Changers. Directed by Louis C. Hoyos and produced by James Cameron and Arnold Schwarzenegger, this 2018 documentary follows MMA fighter James Wilkes as he investigates how elite athletes fuel their bodies with plants. Featuring Olympians, NFL players, and world record holders, the film shatters the myth that you need meat to be strong. It earned close to $900,000 worldwide and exploded online, reaching millions more. The Game Changers redefined the image of veganism. It made it powerful, confident, and unstoppable. It didn't just change diets, it changed culture. And that's our countdown of the top 10 most influential vegan documentaries of all time. These films have informed, inspired, and transformed people across every continent. Whether it's health, animals, or the environment that speaks to you, they each remind us that awareness is the first step towards change. I'd love to hear which documentary made you go vegan. Leave us a message or voice note through the link in the show notes, and we might feature you in a future episode. If you've enjoyed this countdown, please subscribe to the Vegans Explore podcast, leave us a review, or share this episode with a friend. Every download helps us support vegan businesses, nonprofits, and change makers, making the world a kinder place. Until next time, I'm Sean A. Russell, reminding you to keep exploring, keep learning, and keep choosing compassion one meal at a time.